Okay, now we're going to look at the permutation formula, and it's pretty darn useful. And there's a lovely button on our calculator that will do it all in a flash. So the number of ways r things can be chosen from n things is n factorial over n minus r factorial. And if you press the NPR button on your calculator, you'll get the answer. But let's just look at an example, and then it'll become clear what this means. How many ways can I choose 3 places in a competition involving 12 people? So you've got 12 people, 12 different people. How many different arrangements of 3 can I make? Well, what you do is you need to think about how many ways can you arrange 12 people, and we know that. There's 12 choices, 11 choices. It's 12 factorial. But the number on the bottom that works is you have to divide, because you've only got 3 places. You go 12 minus 3, that is 9 factorial, so all that cancels. You'll get 12 times 11 times 10, and that makes sense in terms of choices. If you had 3 boxes, you'd just have 12 choices, then you'd have 11 choices, then you'd have 10, and you're only allowed to fill 3 places. So that's it, you're finished. It equals 1,320. But gee, your calculator is so cool for this. I didn't know. I used to do it the long way, and then Mr. Autry showed me this nice button that I should have figured out long before. If you hit Shift and then hit the times button, you'll turn this on. And then all you do is put a 12 there before it, a 3 after. How many ways, if you have 12 things to choose from and they're fitting in 3 slots, how many ways can you do that? And your calculator does it in a second. That's so cool. I like that. Okay, let's look at an example. Consider the word lovers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. How many 6-letter word arrangements can you make if they can be repeated? Well, 6 boxes, 6 choices. You've got 6 choices in every box, so it's 6 to the 6th power. But how many 6-letter words, if they cannot be repeated? Oh, well, that's 6 factorial, because you'd have 6, and then you'd have 5, and then 4, and then 3. That's why it's 720. But now it's time for the permutation formula. How many 4-letter words can be made if they can be repeated? Well, if they can be repeated, you've got 4 boxes there. Just think. Okay, you've got 6 letters in this thing, so it just you'd have 6 choices, and then another 6 choices, then another 6, and then another 6. It'd be 6 to the 4th power. 6 times 6, it'd be 1296. But if you have 6 choices and they're going in 4 places, it's 6 factorial over 4 factorial. It equals 360. That's 6 times 5 times 4. Anyways, it equals 360. You could see the factorials and numbers canceling, but if you put 6p4 in your calculator, 6 letters to choose from in 4 places, 4-letter words, right? Because it says a 4-letter word, that's your answer. All done.